Hey guys, today we're doing another comparison in tones between the Axe-Fx 3 and the Kemper Profiler. This one is specifically for the EVH 5153 series, and if you don't know what EVH stands for, you might be on the wrong channel. Okay, so before I get to all the talky parts, if you just want to skip to the sound comparison, I'll roll the time below over here, then you can just skip forward to there and take a listen to it. The 5150 is an amp made by PV, which is a signature model for Eddie Van Halen. The moniker is shared with their 1986 release, which was the first one with Sammy Hagar, if you remember that far back. And this amp has 3 channels and is really well known for being a great high gain amp. It has become super popular with a lot of modern metal players. Now, before I get to the sound, I want to point out that I do these things in very specific and as careful a manner as I can. And I'm going to be doing a lot of these videos. So rather than giving that kind of same speech over and over again, I did a separate video, which I'll link here, which talks about how I do these comparisons and why it's important to do them in a certain way. In short, it's all about making sure the comparisons are as close as possible by using the same cabinet and mic position configurations when doing the comparison. And for this one, you're going to hear a little mini song that I did, which will include a comparison of the clean tones, a really high gain rhythm tone, which I'll do like split stereo, a lead tone, and then a mid gain tone, which I play in mono by itself. On the recording, you are going to hear some effects. I've got some delay, a little bit of chorusing on the clean parts, and a bit of reverb on the mid gain part. These effects are all plugins from the studio, so I'm not using effects from the Axe-Fx or the Kemper. They are the same exact effect each time, whether it is the Kemper or the Axe-Fx, so they are a fair comparison. And so for this video, I found a profile of a 5150 version 3 from this gent over here. And as you can see, this is through a Mesa Boogie rectifier 4x12 cabinet with vintage 30s, and it's got an SM57 close mic'd right in the cone there. And what I did was build this same exact profile with the same cabinet as close as I can get with a 57 close mic'd via the Axe-Fx as well. Now as the song goes, I have labeled them number 1 and number 2 in each instance as we go through the sound types, and you can guess which one later. I'll let you know. So without any more talky, let's take a listen. I think they both sound good. I am always pleased with both of these units, but they do have their distinctions. In this instance, in the recording, everything labeled number 1 is the Kemper, and labeled number 2 is the Axe-Fx 3. I think that, to my ear, the Axe-Fx 3 has a little bit more response in the mid-range. It's stronger there. And the Kemper, especially with that high gain rhythm sound, has a feel like an amp that's really pushing a lot of air turned up loud in a room. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you like one better? Do you like them both? Do you agree with how my ears hear them, or do you hear it completely differently than I do? And as always, guys, I hope this comparison was useful to you. If you're looking to make a purchase and you're not sure which way to go with these things, hopefully enough of these and you'll really get a strong feeling for what you might like better. And if you have any other further questions or comments or anything at all, please leave it below. I always get back to everybody as soon as I can. And until next time, keep making great music. Hey friends, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. It makes the whole world better.